You guys are wild animals. You guys are wild dogs. You guys are wild dogs. These are Huskies. Dad's dogs. You want to go bad. Good boys. All right. I don't know, man. Yesterday I wasn't motivated to do this walk. I had plenty of long walks in the bank, so I was able to take a day off and not lose our cadence, our streak of, what is it now? 8 consecutive months. That's 240 consecutive days. Yeah. So, so I missed a day yesterday. I had walks in the bank, guys. Forgot the leashes. Today's very cold. 55 maybe, I don't know what it is. Windy, kind of a nasty ass day. Now I missed these guys yesterday. I just wasn't motivated. Hey, come here. Come here, over here. Hey. Slow down. Slow. Yeah, wasn't motivated yesterday. I've got a chook on jacket hood. And I got my hands in my pockets. I mean, just to think, last week it was 80 degrees, high 70s. Should have did the Caliente trip. This is Monday, March 3rd. You know, I wasn't motivated to do this, but today, I'm glad I got out here and get it done. Slow. More than likely, I'll have to open this jacket up and shit as this trip goes on. We'll do the Caliente trip. I need to pack a few more things in the inside of the Jeep. Get it ready to go, where all you have to do is throw the mountain bikes on. I don't think we're going to do the here comes my bro. My Jeep bro. Didn't recognize me, I guess. Slow. Slow. Status quo as usual. Yes, sir, guys. Watch yourself there. Hey, watch yourself. You're gonna hit that hitch with your head. Okay. Starting to heat up. Open up the zipper a little bit. Yeah, we ran into this gal that I had mentioned in some of my earlier videos, and you know, quite the gift of flirtation. Very flirty. So after 2 months of flirting back and forth, and me catching her staring at me on numerous occasions, I just said, okay, let's see if this girl wants to go. So all I did, gentlemen, is give her my phone number, and she shit the bed. That just means she melted. She had a meltdown. She didn't actually shit in my bed. I told this to one of my friends, and she thought that the dog actually shit in my, not the dog. From my friend actually thought, did she shit in your bed? It's just an expression that she had a meltdown. Not a big deal. This makes it a little awkward. We still have to work together. Occasionally I have to run across her. Less often now than before. Give her time to get over it. It is what it is. But she shit the bed. Not only did she shit the bed, she shit all over the place. Anyways, we're good to go. We'll get the dogs out for a walk. Everything's clicking on all cylinders. We're good to go. Now we do have another gal that we may take a shot at too. So we'll see what happens. I just get tired of. We don't want her to shit the bed too. Oh man, I'm starting to get hot now. This town. Jesus, man. Make up your fucking mind. Now, it's probably, I don't know, high 50s, I guess. I don't know what it is. I'm gonna have to take this jacket off at some point. Yeah, just, you know, the girl, probably 25-ish, a little bit too youngish, too scared-ish, you know, deer in the headlight look. Who knows, maybe she's a lesbian, I don't know. I was gonna say dyke, but I didn't want to be offensive. You know, I didn't want to be offensive to our lesbian gay community. I've got good friends that are gay, all right? Anyways. Oh yeah, she's freaking hot out here now. Oh, man. Well, I'm gonna take the hat off here in a second. We're doing a longer walk with the dogs. Like I said, we skipped yesterday, so this is a 3¼ miler, maybe 3½. The normal walk is 2. In the summer, it's 1 because of the heat. But I think even in the summer we'll do the 2. I'll just have to take water. Give them a water break halfway through. I'll have to take a bowl and water. No, I don't think we're gonna do the super big one, guys. Come on. This is just the big one. You guys want to do the super big walk? I don't think they can handle it. Let's stop right here. You guys want to do the super big? Stop. We better not do it. Come on. The super big one? Oh. That's probably 3½ to 4 miles. 3½, certainly. We have to go a little further down.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa.
That's our buddy over there. I think that dude has something surgically done to his dogs because they bark soft like that. That's kind of mean, isn't it? Holy shit. I got my jacket half off, man. It's fucking hot, bro. Let me make sure I gotta close the zippers, make sure I don't lose anything. I got my lens cap in one pocket. It looks like this old boy took it off-road yesterday. Yeah, we're gonna jump in a Jeep and go down to Pink Box, get a couple of cinnamon rolls for breakfast over the next couple of days. Yeah, it was shady, cloudy a minute ago, so it's cooler. Goddamn, I'm gonna have to yank out my I'm gonna put my hood on if I can find it. Found it. Feel it eerie coming on. Oh, the city in my neighborhood here, they put different street lights. These are solar street lights. There's a battery up there, so there's no electrical usage. They're solar powered street lights. They're brighter than your other normal street light. A different kind of light, but definitely I've got one out front of my house and it's like, holy shit, that's brighter. Slightly brighter. But at the end of the day, just consider how much electricity you're going to save by using streetlights that don't require electricity. You're going to save some serious electrical, a serious tax on your electrical grid by changing all of the lights. I don't know if you can change all of them, but the majority of them to solar. Now, this thing started as there were bad neighborhoods in Vegas where they were stealing the copper wire for the light system. So in those bad neighborhoods, they went to these solar powered street lamps so that you can't steal the cable, the electrical cable for the street lights. And they found out that they're saving a lot on electricity. So a light came on in their head, no pun intended, that if we do it everywhere, we can save a lot of electricity for charging electrical cars. We can save our electrical grid. But anyways, they're throughout my neighborhood here, and obviously they're going to be pretty much everywhere. I would imagine they'll change them everywhere, ultimately. You know, with people you know, going to electrical cars and requiring more energy, it'll be a savings on the electrical grid. Well, let me tell you something. Gasoline cars aren't going anywhere, gentlemen. Costco just upgraded their gas pumps. Sterrating the soil. Costco just upgraded their gas pumps at my local Costco here. One of the major, well, it was like that a little bit before, but a lot of the times I would run into problems at Costco because there would be an open stall and the person in front of me wouldn't take it because you had to do like kind of jivvy in between two cars to get to it. So people have parallel park-itis. They can't do that. But I would give them a friendly. I didn't want them to get unhinged, so I would give them a friendly courtesy tap to take the spot. And if they didn't take it, then I would take it. Now, a lot of problems were arising from that. People were getting in arguments. I've got in a couple of, not arguments per se, but I had a couple of problems with some people. But in any case, they have extended their lines at my, the number of pumps in each line ish, and of course they made it so that you better take the empty spot in between, because if you don't do it, the person behind you is going to take it. So there's like a sign saying there's an empty spot, drive forward. And if you don't take it now, you can't get in an argument with the guy behind you when I take it. Left. But anyways, like I said, I've run into a few situations. People you run into people that have more time than sense. They don't want to take it. They want to just wait. Okay, well, you can wait. I'm taking it. Anyways, I believe, like I said, they do have a they did before too. It would show an open lane, but it's more aggressive. It's like if you don't take the open lane, somebody behind you is going to take it. So I recommend taking it. Lose your fear of trying to move into a small spot. Lose your fear of parallel parking-itis. Anyways, like I said, gasoline cars aren't going anywhere. Costco just expanded their gasoline. You may not be able to buy a gasoline car in the state of California in 2035, but you're going to be able to buy them in the state of Nevada, that's for sure. And by the way, that's 2035. That's 10 years from now. An electric car, Tesla that is the absolute bomb for around town or small trips. Long trips, forget it. You know, it's just too time consuming. On the way home, you know, a typical 700-mile trip, 700 miles back, you know, with a small trailer attached to your car, you know, having to stop at 8 charge stations, and maybe a couple of them you have to unhitch your trailer to get a charge. So I've done the long trips, so I know exactly how the system works. And it's worse with the Tesla truck. That even takes longer to charge. So, and you're still gonna have to unhitch the trailer at 2. Thinking back, in Tremonton, Utah, you have to unhitch, and you have to unhitch in Salt Lake City. Now that might change in the future. Obviously they're building more. Tesla is building more supercharged stations, and at these stations they do have drive-through, more drive-through, more drive-through options at charging stations. You know, because having to unhitch your trailer to get a charge is, you know, it's okay for the first couple times. But then having to do it on the way home, oh my God. To add that extra time to get a charge, it's brutality, kids, brutality. The wind blows these this bark off the palm trees. That's why you see it everywhere. And the frogs. So you don't have to prune your trees every year. The frogs and the debris will fall through the ground eventually. Just leave it. I paid somebody to do my trees about 3 years ago. Oh my God, brutal. Or let's see, was it 2 years ago? This is 25. It could have been 2 years ago. It was 3 years ago for sure. But in any case, back in the day it was quite inexpensive to have somebody do it, but today they'll charge you an arm and a leg to do these things. I paid too much. I mean, what I paid was a good price if the guy picked them up, but I had to do all the pickup work. I should have made him pick him up for that price too. It took me quite some time to get it all picked up, bro. All pulled out of the pool. Oh my God, it's crazy. I had a kind of a dim-wit pothead smoking girlfriend back then, and You know, all those frongs. I mean, not the sharpest tool in the shed. She could very easily have accidentally set them on fire. They were leaning up against the house. You know, I only have so much time during the day to do it. Then I got to do some more the next day. It took several weeks to get it done. Maybe a month. I can't remember exactly how long. Irregardless to say, the next person that does it, they will be picking them up too. Not only that, you know, I got some shit from some of my neighbors about frogs falling in their yard, so it's gonna be a cold day in hell when I do it again. That's it for this video.